We spent like 100 racks before I even knew it on gambling, bro. And I made a lot of money. I used to go to casinos with my brethrens, and knowing that, like, as a Muslim, this is so haram and this is so bad, that's what was killing me. And then I looked at my parents and I was like, you lot don't deserve this. You lot are the people that don't give up on me. Like, you know, it's like I'm pushing my family away because I'm like, I'm not worth you lot. And then my parents are like, no, you are, like, come back and whatever. And I remember that's when I went to go and pray. And I've said this many times, the day I prayed on that mat and I was in tears and I was like, Allah, take away everything that I have in my life, just give me this so me and my parents can be good, yeah. That's why I'm in this position right now. And that's why I always say to people that this is not something someone can take away from me, this is God-given, bro. I prayed for this.
Maybe you wouldn't believe me, but when I was 11, I had a dream. I saw myself in the dream and a group of people coming in front of me, and the first person is a man, and I cannot look into his eyes, to his face. I cannot recognize because it's shining that much. I cannot understand what's going on, but women are close heads and they giving me the same clothes and asking me if I want to be the same with them, and I immediately accepted. I felt like I want to be part of something that much beautiful. And when I study Shahadat before I revert, and I remember I had a dream about my Shahadat. How is that possible?
My biggest fear is walking outside the house knowing that I haven't prayed. And I tell people as well is to pray that prayer like as if it's your last prayer. Always remember that. And when you're praying, you're picturing as if you're praying on top of your grave, and you're praying as if you're picturing that the angel of death is behind you. There was prayers that I did genuinely where I was crying because I'm deep in it. If the angel of death was behind me, that would actually take me away in that moment of time. You can't explain the feeling of when you die, knowing that you'd want to be brought back just to pray one more time.
I wasn't really committed to my prayers. It wasn't really part of my discipline. I used to lie to myself. I used to go days without praying. The day I got arrested, I went to prison for it. Never missed one prayer, even up until now. The worst feeling is missing that prayer, bro. I feel weird. I haven't prayed, or I was late for a prayer. Look, I've walked out my house and my something happened. Because you experience bad things and you experience them days where you weren't praying and you realize why so many bad things will happen. How did I get nicked? Like, I didn't pray.
They literally pronounced me dead and literally put the sheet, the doctor was telling me, they put the sheet over my face and pronounced me dead. Even the machines of this dunya that us humans have created can't bring you back to life. The doctor said as he was leaving the surgery room to inform my family and friends that I passed away, the machine that was still attached to me to tell me if I've got a heartbeat started making noises again. And this is the true miracle of Allah Azza wa Jal. And subhanallah, my doctor, for over 40 years, he told me he was an atheist. So when he saw that, he said, I couldn't explain the feeling. It's like that needed to happen to you for me to witness this.
Whoever leaves a haram for the sake of Allah and returns it for a halal, Allah Rabbul Izzah replaces it with unimaginable things. The ashab gave up their homes for Islam. Allah gave them the dominion of the earth instead. Sulaiman alayhi salam gave up his horses for the sake of Allah. Allah gave him the wind to command. Yusuf alayhi salam gave up a haram woman. Allah gave him the dominion of Egypt instead. Leave the haram that you're in Warabbul Kaaba. Allah will replace it with what you didn't anticipate. May Allah guide